Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with yours truly, Allison Nichols. And Watson Dog is making a guest appearance today. Anyway, if this is going to be a general reading, tarot reading for the month of September 2020, Taurus. If it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign. While I'm shuffling the cards, first of all, I want to apologize if the video isn't the best as far as the coloring and lighting. I had to use a different computer this time because my grand dog Max decided to chew on my charger for my other laptop. So I'm going to try to do all these with the old laptop and just see how it goes, but I do apologize. Also, if you would like your own personal intuitive clarity reading, I'd be happy to do that for you. Click on the email link below, shoot me an email, and I will be happy to schedule that when it's convenient for both of us. And just click on all the links below. There's all kinds of fun links. Still doing the candles, still creating the cards. There's a link down there for that. And also my articles. So all the links are down there. All right, Taurus. Let's see what's happening for you for September 2020. It was pretty good last month, so let's see how this is rolling this for September. Pretty good for August, anyway. If you hadn't checked that out, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to upload these. This is taking forever on YouTube right now. But if you hadn't checked out your August reading, definitely do it. It was a fabulous, fabulous reading for Taurus. All right. Of course, we're going to do numerology, clarification, and all that entails. All righty, let's do some numerology here. Holy guacamole, Batman. And 2. Wow, and there's a lot of 2s in here this month. A lot of 2s. All right, Taurus. So, excuse me. The month of September you're going into with the energy of 2, which is about partnerships, which in general is fabulous. It can be love, it can be financial, it can be career, it could be you adopt a new pet, okay? So it is all about partnerships and also working one-on-one with someone or something. All right, so let's do some, oopsie, some clarification. Way too many cards flew out. Okay. Wow. Okay, so for week 1, I do get my 2 of Swords reverse. This is out of the Fairy's Journey that you can purchase on that link below. Anyway, my 2 of Swords being reversed. So you might be having a hard time making a decision. I do get my Shepherd also, which can be about fellowship. It can also be about leading the pack. So, Taurus, if you are in some type of an authoritarian position, you might be having a hard decision around how you're going to run the team. Okay, whether you wanted to add to the team or you just want to push your team, what direction you want to push your team towards, or whoever it is that you might be in charge of. So you might be having a tough decision as far as how to handle that. Now, if it's not about like a work situation, if it is more about where you have a whole lot of things that you need to get done or that need to happen, you might be having a hard decision as far as which things to move forward with this first week. But week 2, it looks like you're raring to go. I get my Queen of Swords, and on top of that, I get my Rider. So fast movement, okay? And she is all about, she's an air sign, but she is also very much about communication, and she's also about intellect, okay? So you might be getting a lot of new ideas, or a lot of ideas thrown at you on the second week, or you could also just be getting a lot of communication coming to you the second week. All right, so be prepared for that, because with my rider, it's coming fast. All right, but it's positive. He's not reversed. So it's positive ideas, it's positive information. Week 3, I get my 2 of water. Okay. And I do get my dog, my loyal dog, reversed. Okay. You might be having a bit of upsetting emotional week on, that's Max. He's the charger chewer. He's the charger chewer. Aren't you, Max? Good boy. You're a very good boy. All right. So anyway, except for the charger chewing. But anyway, it looks like also you might want to be prepared, because my dog is usually about loyalty. With him being reversed, you might want to watch someone that you're in emotional partnership with. And it doesn't have to be like a love thing. It could just be a best friend, right? Or someone that you're emotionally attached to in some way. You might feel that they might be being a bit disloyal that second or third week. So just kind of be prepared for that, watch for that. But we're going to do more clarification. And then I do get my 7 of Swords reversed. And on top of that, I get my gentleman, which usually he is a man in power, okay? It doesn't appear as if whoever this is or whatever this means to you, now this can be a banker, it can be your boss, someone who has some type of authority over you in some way, or something that you want in some way. With my 7 of Swords being reversed as opposed to straight up, when it's straight up, it can be a thief, right? Someone trying to get one over on you, or someone taking advantage in some way, or just stealing, okay? It's reversed. So it does appear, but we'll do clarification, it does appear whoever this person is on the up and up. In other words, if he's asking you to sign a contract, he is not hiding anything from you. Everything is pretty straightforward and clear. All right, so let's do some clarification. Feel the need to do these cards. All in all, that first week, you might be having a tough time making decisions. Second week, lots of things happening fast, information, ideas thrown at you. Max, quit. Third week might be, you might have some upsetting things happen around an emotional relationship. And that fourth week looks positive as far as if you're dealing with someone who has control over something that you care about, work, finances, if you're doing something like around the house or whatever, hiring a contractor, it appears as if there's like nothing that you need to read between the lines about. So that's real positive, Taurus. All right. Verification. Excellent. Okay. All right. So week 1, I do get my 4 of Swords reversed. So you might even have some sleepless nights because you're having a hard time making a decision on week 1. Okay. Also, I do want to tell you that when it comes to restlessness, if you find yourself waking up in the middle of the night because you are worried about something, you might want to write it down and just kind of let go and let God kind of thing. You know, so that you're able to have a little bit more clarity, whether that you're getting clarity through your dreams or just, you know, kind of like a poof, that's what I need to do idea, a revelation kind of thing. Um, but you might not be sleeping very well or resting peacefully that very first week over some type of a decision that needs to be made. It might be that it is a decision you don't want to make. It's a hard decision as far as how you want to move forward with something or your team. Week 2, I'm getting my Emperor, which is fabulous. So this has to do, and she, on top of my Queen of Swords, this could have something to do with something legal, okay? But it's moving fast. So if there was a contract that needed to be signed, it appears as if you'd been waiting for it to come into play, it appears as if this is going to be the week that it's going to happen for you, which is, this is all quite positive. Also, everything here is on the straight up, okay? So moving fast, it's all straight up, so it's all quite positive for you, Taurus. So anything legal, and she can be about my legal card too, anything legal that needs to happen, it appears as if you are able to move forward with this on week 2. Week 3, I do get my 10 of Wands, okay, which is carrying a heavy load. It is a burden, and that is on top of my 2 of Water with my loyalty reverse, my loyalty card reverse. So it could be that you might feel like you're just carrying all the weight in some type of a partnership, an emotional partnership that you might have. So if someone said, I'll do that, they might back out and you end up having to handle it. It could be as simple as that, right? And you're like, oh my God, I can't handle one more thing kind of thing, but you actually can. It's just you might be a little disappointed, okay, that you are the one who has to carry all of the load. Week 4, I do get my Hangman reversed, okay? So you are not going to be in suspense on week 4. So if you were waiting for someone of authority to come in and assist you in some way, it appears as if it's going to happen. You're not going to be in suspense, okay? So it's not going to be like, oh, okay, I've put in for the loan or whatever. You're going to find out quick, okay? So you're not going to have to wait a week for them to do whatever it is that they need to do in order to get your answer. It appears as if you're going to get your answer, and it's going to be on the up and up on week 4. So real positive there. All right, I'm going to do one last clarification, Taurus, and then I'm going to see how you're feeling going into the month of October already. All right. Excellent. Yeah. Okay, so week 1, I do have my snake in the grass, okay? And this again can be about worry, all right? It could also be if you're making some type of a decision, as if you're an authority figure like a boss or something or a manager, and you have to decide if you need to cut your, you know, your staff down. It could be all about the snake in the grass there, where you have to decide which one you have to do, okay? Just try to relax, try to calm your mind on week 1, Taurus, because I do believe you're going to make the right decision. You pretty much always do. Uh, but don't let it make you too restless. Indecision is actually sometimes worse than just going ahead and making a decision so that you can move forward. But it does appear as if you kind of already have the answer here because my snake is not reversed. So it does appear as if you kind of already have the answer. You just might not want to do it. You might not want to make that decision. I think whatever this decision is not necessarily an easy decision for you to have to make. Week 2, nothing to worry about. Okay, I get my clouds, but which can be worry, but it's moving positively in the proper direction. So it's moving that way for me. So there is nothing to worry about here on week 2, which is fabulous. So if there was a lot of communication coming to you, a lot of ideas where you need to actually make it legal with my emperor, there's nothing for you to worry about. I believe it's going to go in a positive way. Or if you need to sign a contract or something, it's a positive thing. Week 3, I get my swords reversed. You're not even going to fight about this, okay? Which is probably smart. So whatever this emotional thing is that you feel is bogging you down, that you might feel, they didn't necessarily carry their load with it, or you're doing it all instead of them. It appears as if you're just choosing not to even argue about it, not to even fight about it. You're just going to go ahead and do it and move on, which is actually smart. Week 4, I do get my wine bottles reversed. So there is a celebration here on week 4, but it looks like it might be a bit delayed. However, you are going to get an answer. It just might be, you're not going to be left hanging. It just might be that whatever this is that you're seeking out from this authority figure, it might be a bit delayed as to when it could start. Okay, so if you, let's say you were wanting a promotion or whatever, they're going to tell you yes. However, you can't necessarily start that position for, say, another 60 days or whatever. But there is still a cause for celebration, which is fabulous, Taurus. All right, let's see how you're going to be feeling going into the month of October, and then we shall be done. And I'm going to use my new Golden Girls cards because I love them because they're fun. All right, how is Taurus going to feel going into the month of October? Okay. You might still be feeling a bit confused. I do get my Knight of Swords reversed, so you might not have a lot of oomph. All right. You might just be a bit tired. And then I do get my Seven of Cups, which can be confusion, but it's also choices. Sevens are always about choices. So it is also choices. And then I get my Two of Swords reversed. So there again, you are a bit undecided and it looks like a bit tired going into the month of September. It appears as if you might have too many choices. Okay, so it's real hard to make decisions. And this was a whole lot about decision making this whole month of September. So going into the month of August, you might still have some decisions that you need to make, and you're not necessarily ready to completely move forward. But this too shall pass. And Taurus, I do believe you will make the proper decisions. You tend to do that. You always have your feet on the ground. Very stable, Taurus, very stable sign. So I have faith in you. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for the month of September. And I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I did reading these for you. Please check out all the links below. Be happy to do your own personal intuitive clarity reading. Just send me an email. Also, please like, share, subscribe, do all the things. Comment. Love the comments. Always read and try to reply to all of my comments. And thank you guys so very much for the great reception that I got from last month's reading, but it was a really fun reading to do. All right, so please give me thumbs up, do the thumb thing. Apparently it's a big deal for YouTube, and it helps other viewers who have not found me yet find me, so it'll put me in their feed, and I appreciate that. All right, Taurus, I want you to have a fabulous September, and until we meet again, I am always sending loving energy your way. Bye-bye.